Hazel has been at RSPCA Birmingham for several months. She's a wonderful dog, but a nightmare on a lead. This 5-minute uncut sequence shows how even the most difficult dogs can be trained on a canny collar. To begin with, many rescue dogs object to wearing a training device such as the canny collar. This is because they've had little or no basic handling and training. Tony the handler is naturally doing the correct thing here by continuing to walk when Hazel objects. Hazel has to concentrate on keeping up with Tony rather than trying to remove the canny collar. Sometimes this may not appear very pleasant, but it is essential that Tony does not allow Hazel to control the walk. Hazel's jumping has tangled the lead and Tony has to stop. She holds Hazel's collar and easily untangles the lead before continuing with the walk. By now moving off quickly, this has shown Hazel that she cannot control the walk. Just over a minute into the walk, and already Hazel is beginning to show signs of walking well, even looking at Tony occasionally. But we're not there yet. Hazel now tries again to stop the walk. Despite her determined objections, she hasn't managed to remove the canny collar. This is because it's been fitted correctly. Because Tony is careful to watch Hazel all the time, if Hazel drops her head, Tony can bring it up immediately to concentrate on the walking. Hazel realises the level of control that Tony has and objects. Hazel now moves in front of Tony and jumps up. She's trying everything to control this walk. Notice when turning there's no yanking of Hazel's head. Even with inexperienced handlers, the design of the canny collar means it is kind to the dog and effective for the handler. Now, for the first time, the lead is beginning to loosen up, and Hazel responds better, allowing her to walk comfortably on a loose lead when she's in the required position. Tony now slows down to see if Hazel pulls. Even with the distractions of the other dogs, Hazel's responding much better and objecting much less than before. Tony is now using her lead as a directional tool, only giving Hazel a signal when she strays too far from Tony's side. Tony gives plenty of vocal praise when Hazel walks well and allows the canny collar to do any corrective work. Now Tony's left arm is relaxed and the lead is loose. Hazel's walking well. The walk stops when Tony decides, not Hazel. It is important to determine who is in control of the walk. Finally, Hazel reveals her true personality, a lovely dog who just wants to please. With regular walking on the canny collar, she will be quickly lead trained and ensure she has the best possible chance of being rehomed and never returning to the shelter. Time taken to give Hazel a second chance? 5 minutes.